And welcome everybody to this IMC matchup of the Storm facing the Bend Lava Bears. Lava Bears having a tough season this go around, 0-13. Storm off 3 pretty good wins in the 2 in the IMC, 1 out, and Storm really just a dangerous game for them here. Lava Bears not too good this year, needing to walk by it. I'm Pierce Gordon. With me is Finley Gober. We'll be your commentators for the rest of the day as Carmichael takes the tip for the Storm.
Going to be the Storm with the tip. Here's more driving, and the shot from Bledsoe's off, but it's rebounded by Crow. And there's the putback bucket from Moore, so Summit will start the game with a quick bucket.
Good to see Summit with the inside game to start off. Really good sign there.
There's a 3 from Ben High, and it's way off. It's going to be Carmichael with the rebound. There's more on the baseline. Finds Carmichael in the corner. He takes a 3, and it's good.
Quick 5 points there for the Storm. This could get ugly early.
Yeah, I think you could expect to see that pretty much all night. And there's another 3 from Ben High, and that one will fall.
I stand corrected. Ben High responds with a 3 there.
Yeah, there's Cash Hadenhor with a quick 3 for Ben High. And Summit will pick up the foul. Sorry, that's a charge. That's going to be Lava Bears ball.
Tough foul to pick up. Storm started off really hot, and then just Lava Bears hit that 3 to get right back in it.
I mean, we're a minute in, though.
Yeah.
Quick screen, some aggressive defense from the Storm. And Storm just locking up the Lava Bears.
Colin Moore all over the defensive end of the ball there, just all over the court.
That was incredible defense. And another 3 from Carmichael, and it's good again. So that's 2 threes in a row for Carmichael.
This thing could get ugly if he starts hitting them. Broke the school record early this year with 42 points.
And that's going to be a turnover on the Lava Bears, so it's going to be Summit basketball. And this Summit defense this early in the game is already just completely breaking down the Lava Bears offense. They look completely lost out there, a lot of sloppy mistakes.
Yeah, and Colin Moore on defense there again, just all over the Lava Bears.
And Carmichael up top. And there's a pretty bad turnover from the Storm, so some decent defense there from the Lava Bears. And that's going to be a travel, so the bucket won't count. It's going to go back to the Storm.
Yeah, while we have a second here, let's look back at the Pearson Carmichael 3 here. Just pulls up and drains it for his second one of the game. If he can, like I said earlier, if he can get hot, this game is over.
Yeah, he's definitely Summit's main scorer, and the Lava Bears are a team to score against, at least in probably Pearson Carmichael's eyes. Yeah. School rivals, crosstown rivals. And something sketchy happened there. It's going to be a foul on the Lava Bears, so it's going to stay with the Storm.
The Storm playing in a Portland tournament earlier this year. I think Colin Moore coming off that tournament really just improved his game. Earlier in the season, great player. I think he's becoming an even better player now, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, defensively, he's been a leader for the Storm, and he's proven that so far tonight and all season.
Yeah. As Kroll gets the start here for the Storm.
Pearson for his third three, but it won't fall. There's more with the quick rebounds. Pearson baseline. And there's another bucket from Carmichael.
What do you think of that three-point attempt from Carmichael there?
I think he's kind of trying to force it. He's been hot from beyond the arc so far, and I mean, I don't blame him for trying to force it because he makes those shots, but I think he needs to be a little more selective with his shot selection. I think some bad shots like that are going to go up in this game just because Summit's a much more explosive team on offense, and they're kind of going to trick themselves into taking those. But I also don't think it's going to be a huge issue for them because they are a lot more explosive on offense than the Lava Bears are on defense.
Yeah, and as we get a timeout, let's look at the first half of the first quarter highlights here. As we get the Storm passing it around the top of the key here for all the way to Pearson Carmichael. Drains the three. And then I think deep inside here, after the missed three, going to the inside game. And that's his bread and butter there.
Yeah, and he has 7 of the 10 Summit points so far, so he's been cooking on offense.
Yeah, pretty good turnout for the student section here for the Storm, considering the snow and rain and God knows what out there.
Oh, yeah. So your Summit back on offense. And Kettering with the three, and that one will go. So there's three, number 4 for the Storm. And the Storm needed this type of three-point shooting in some of their closer games this season. A lot of missed shots from beyond the arc, but you're not seeing it as much tonight.
Yeah, and the Storm already pushing the lead to 10, and don't see that going anywhere with the level of defense they're playing right now.
Yeah, that's another Bend turnover. Isaiah Cross checks in for the Lava Bears.
Storm, of course, coming off a really big win against Mountain View. It was pretty close in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, it was just a story of defense. Storm end up winning that one 63-38.
Carmichael with a three, and that one's off the front iron, so he's now 2 for 4 from three-point range.
A little bit of a heat check there for both those shots.
Oh, yeah.
The Storm have been pretty quick to sub out Kroll early on in the season. Let's see if he leaves him in for longer, get some more minutes. I think he's been very good on the defensive side of the ball, as we see there.
Yeah, forced a really unfortunate shot attempt for the Lava Bears. And he's also been great rebounding inside and setting picks. He's just been a really good kind of dirty work big man. And there is an acrobatic layup from Moore.
Colin Moore so far having himself a game on the defensive side, as you see there, and on the offensive side, just all ends of the ball.
And they're going to call that out of bounds off the Lava Bears. And Carmichael was trying to sell the charge. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. And the Storm do elect to sub out Kroll early on in this game. Well, got himself just over 5 minutes of action. Is Bend already opting for the full court press.
And there's a long-range pass.
And the famous words of Chris Collinsworth there, looked a little Mahomey.
And there's another bucket for the Storm. Oh, it looks like they're going to call it a foul on the floor. So it'll stay with the Storm, but the bucket won't count.
Storm
Someone
just
moving the ball around. Hansen on the baseline. Some pretty solid defense from the Lava Bears, but a couple putbacks for the Storm. None of them will go, and there's a rebound. And they're going to call that a travel, so it'll go back to the Storm with the reset shot clock.
the Storm just dominating the boards here. If we take another look at this, Storm just dominating the boards. Ben finally comes down with one and then gets possession of the ball, falls down.
And there's a quick tip in from Carmichael. Exactly how they drew it up. Unruh's double teamed. And the Storm are playing really aggressive defense, and the Lava Bears are really having to scramble, and there's the block. Mac Bledsoe, huge defensive play. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lava Bears.
And let's take another look at that one as Bledsoe just goes up, gets the block. And, yeah, Storm just dominant from defense so far.
And there's the floater, but it won't fall. Good rebound there from Hansen. Here's Kettering for three, and it's off, but there's the rebound, and the slam won't quite go, and another slam won't go. The Storm's starting to have a little more fun with it on offense.
Already up 17-3 and two almost
highlights there. Put those on Shaq and a Fool.
And the Storm students already bringing out the overrated chant.
I think they were chanting overrated to Carmichael, kind of poking fun at him, because he has definitely gotten a couple of those overrated chants so far this season, and games that he's won, granted.
Yeah.
Here's Taylor up top. And Hansen wide open, but he won't take it. Carmichael for another three. And that's off again. Some good defense from Hansen, but it's out of bounds off him, so we'll go back to the Lava Bears.
Storm have a really good defensive core. Hansen and Taylor, just really scrappy players, willing to get in there, do the dirty work. And then, of course, Colin Moore. I mean, like, he's been lockdown defense pretty much all season, and especially recently.
And there's the triple team from the Storm, doing a great job getting back in position. And they call that one a foul, I think, on the Storm, so it's going to be 2 shots for Bend High.
One of those, you're down by a lot, you get the call fouls.
So here's Cash Hattenhor at the line for the Lava Bears. First free throw is good.
Cash, not the tallest player, but with the name Cash, I mean,
better hit those shots.
Yeah.
And he's Cash from the free throw line, 2 for 2. Two great fakes, and there's the three, and it's good, but they're going to call it a travel on Hansen.
Ooh, tough call there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Might have been a good call.
Still, impressive passing and just all-around offense from the Storm there. That's about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And he's Cash on the mid-range jumper. Yet again, Cash Hattenhor for the Lava Bears. And there's a slam from Carmichael. He's been wanting to do it all game.
Finally gets it down. I got a game worth of highlight reels queued up for the end of the first quarter here.
There's a three, and it won't go. So there's the first quarter. Summit dominating this Lava Bears team up 19-7.
Let's take a look at these first half highlights. Oh man, got a whole game's worth of them in the first quarter here. Just second three of the game for Carmichael here. Goes up, drains it. And then inside game, little shove off and goes inside, drains it again. And then of course, hitting the three again. The Storm just dominant from beyond the arc today. And another one, more driving inside. Good layup there. And then of course, quick inbound play. Carmichael goes up with it, gets it. And then of course, Bledsoe block. And to end off the half here, the Carmichael slam down. And we'll catch you on the other end of the half, or quarter. And we're back in the second quarter here. Storm with a commanding lead over Bend High.
Bend High trying to get something going on offense here. It's not really happening. This Summit defense has been dominant, but there's a quick bucket from Bend High.
Impressive shot there over the outstretched hand of Carmichael.
And there's a three, and it's off. And another three, that one's good, from Colin Moore.
That's just the Storm offensive rebounding here. Would love to see at halftime the offensive rebounding stats.
Here's Bend High moving it around up top yet again, trying to get something going on offense. And there's a mid-range jumper, and it's off. But there's an offensive rebound and a foul, so that's going to be 2 free throws for Bend High.
Good foul by Taylor there. Just coming down on top of him, and really hard foul, but rather have that than the shot. And that will send Gus to the line here for the Lava Bears.
And first free throw is good from Karpstein.
I think one of the, obviously I haven't watched any Bend High games this year as we get a timeout here. But I think one of what stands out to me on the stat sheet here is really just the height difference. I mean, you got Carmichael at 6'7", and most of the Storm players over 6 feet. In fact, all of them, 6'2", 6'4", 6'3", 6'3". And Bend High, more of a shorter team, and I think that's hurting them a lot in this game with the threes just kind of going over them.
Yeah, their tallest player stands at 6'4". And, Summit's tallest player stands at 6'7", and that's a huge differentiation when you don't really have the speed and the explosiveness that you need to make up for a lack in size.
Lava Bears only have, one senior on their lineup, though, so really just growth year for them, looking to come back next year and really just get experience in this year. Don't want to call the season's over for them, but 0-13, hard to come back from that one.
And there's a pair for the Lava Bears. And there's a turnover from the Storm, so fast break for Bend High. And another quick bucket, so that'll cut the lead to 9.
Must have heard me there. Storm really just sloppy on all sides of the ball, especially coming out of the first quarter.
And there's the three. Kai Scally in the corner.
Kai Scally, normally a JV player, playing up for this game. Good to see him get get that 3 in and get the Summit crowd going.
Here's Carmichael with the rebound, so it'll be Summit in transition. And there's another pass to Scally, but he passes up the 3 to Moore, who got it. And Summit was looking a little shaky, and they pretty much immediately dug themselves out of that hole.
That's what 2 threes will do to you.
Yeah. And Ben High returns the 3. It's a quick one from Karpstein. And another 3 from Summit. That one's off the front iron. A little force that time.
Yeah, a little heat check.
And there's a foul on the Storm. That one's going to be on the floor, so it'll stay with the Lava Bears.
Let's take a look at these past 2 threes. One by Kai Scally, just getting it off the pass from Carmichael. Goes up with it. Good to see him hit that. And then passes up the 3 here. Gives it to Moore. Moore with the 3. And Storm just locked down perimeter defense so far.
Yeah, there's really nothing to say when the Lava Bears have the ball. They're just kind of passing it around and sometimes getting a bucket, but usually eventually turning it over like that time. It's a steal from Kai Scally. That pass is going to be out of bounds.
Not looking Mahomey there.
But it'll stay with the Storm.
Storm, a little bit of miscommunication on the inbound there, able to compromise with their height.
And Carmichael on the wing, trying to drive. And here's Moore in the paint, and he'll get it to go.
Moore having himself a game tonight.
Yeah, there's and 1 from Ben High. Pretty bucket, but anyways, Colin Moore has been playing phenomenal tonight on defense, but offense as well. He's been hitting tough shots. He was pretty much triple teamed in the paint there and still got it to go. Nice physical bucket. He's been hitting 3s for the Storm. He's been great.
It's interesting to see Kai Scally in the game this early, really just rotating in lineups maybe, just trying to see what works.
Yeah, I mean, he's earning his minutes. He's playing super well so far. He already has 3 points, a steal, and an assist.
Yeah. Really fits in well out there on the court.
And Carmichael trying to find Scally, but he is intercepted, but it's out of bounds off the Lava Bears, so it'll stay with the Storm.
Good look there. It's one of those passes where really hard for the opponent to catch that, and that's worst case scenario, it goes out of bounds. Seven seconds left on the shot clock here. Storm need to force something up.
And that shot's way off, but he had to force it.
That'll be a shot clock violation there.
Some great defense there from the Lava Bears.
Yeah, really just closing off most of the passing lanes there, and Storm unable to get anything going.
And there is a little miscommunication from the Lava
Said
Bears.
it was tipped there by Moore, so that's why there's no over and back.
I see. And some great defense from the Storm. That's, I think, going to be a shot clock violation.
Said Storm got possession before the shot clock went off, and oh my God, Moore's defense this game has just been insane.
And another 3, and it's off. Here's Doan down below. Can't get the layup to go, but he tips it back in. And there's that height again for the Storm coming to be a big factor.
Yeah, putting on a highlight reel of a game here.
And there's a sloppy turnover from the Lava Bear, so it'll go to the Storm.
As Kroll and Paxton check back into the game, and interesting. Interesting lineup here for the Storm. Really haven't seen this one before with Scallion and Kroll in together.
And there's a tip from Scally, but it won't quite go, and a foul on Kettering. So I think he'll have 2 at the line there. And yeah, like you were saying, the Storm kind of getting experimental with the lineups, just seeing what they can do. I mean, they have a pretty comfortable lead. I wouldn't call it a crazy lead, but they're playing pretty comfortably on both sides of the ball. I don't think they're super worried about it. And they're kind of able to just see what they can do in terms of lineups, kind of let some of the guys who maybe get less minutes usually earn some minutes shaping up for the second half of the season.
And as he shoot this free throw, I mean, Scally just coming in and tipping the ball up, and really that's what caused the Storm able to get the 2 shots there, was the tip up by Scally and just tip out.
Here's Ben High moving the ball around, a 3 opportunity, and that one's off, but it's rebounded, and that's going to be a foul. So that'll send Isaiah Cross to the line for the Lava Bears.
Sloppy rebounding there from the Storm. Gave up a wide open 3, and just no one boxed out there.
And first free throw is good for Cross.
Don't see that one too often. Bricks it and falls in.
There's a full court press from Ben High, and there's Carmichael. Wanted to dunk, but he couldn't quite get up there. And there's a mid-range jumper for Ben High, and it's good.
2 sloppy defensive possessions there from the Storm.
Yeah, they're starting to unravel a little bit. I think that they're a little bit too comfortable with this lead. And there's a quick bucket. And another 3 opportunity for Ben High, but it won't go. Offensive rebound, it's tipped around a little bit. And there's a pretty layup opportunity for the Lava Bears that won't quite go, but there's a foul, so that'll send them to the line.
Yeah, all kinds of contact on that one. Good play there from the Lava Bears, though. Set the pick and roll down low. As it sends the Lava Bears to the line here. Obviously, the Storm so far, especially in that first quarter, dominating this game. But I mean, Lava Bears sticking around in this. It's nowhere close to over here, as there's 45 or 47 seconds left in the first half.
You know, I think on paper it's definitely nowhere close to over. The score isn't substantial for the Storm, but I think just with the way that they've been playing so far, obviously right now they're a little out of sync, but you can't expect that to sustain for long. I think that honestly, you could pretty much call it over, and there's a quick bucket from the Storm to kind of solidify my take. I think the Storm have all the momentum and all the tools going into the second half to take this game away.
And I mean, we've mentioned it before, but the height on defense for the Storm, they're able to switch any matchup they want and can play defense on anyone they want.
And there's the block, but it's grabbed by the Lava Bears and a 3 opportunity, and that one's good. There's Cash Hottenor with another 3. And Crowell with his second easy layup in a row.
See if the Lava Bears can get a half court here. As Carmichael being a little cute there. And we'll take a look at these second quarter or first half highlights. I really think highlight of the first half here was the Pearson Carmichael slam down. And then as we take a look in the second quarter here, there's just driving inside, dishing it out for Moore for the three. And then Carmichael dishing it to Cascali, gets a basket. And then, of course, in transition, looking for the extra pass, gets it. And we'll catch you on the other side of the half here. Welcome back to the second half of IMC action. As the Storm start with the ball here over the Lava Bears with the commanding 41-26 lead. You know, Lava Bears still sticking around in this one. Still a whole half of basketball.
That's a missed alley-oop. That would have been a highlight. But yeah, like you were saying, Ben High has been sticking in this one against a team who statistically should be winning by a lot more. And that's thanks to guys like Cash Hacknor, who's been hitting a lot of shots to keep the Lava Bears offense alive. I think if they can improve a little bit on defense and keep up kind of the offensive role they've been on, especially in the second quarter, then they might have a chance. But with that being said, Summit is a really good team, and the Lava Bears are kind of outmatched, which, I mean, kind of gives them more props. The fact that they've stayed in this game is pretty impressive, but Summit is looking really good. Carmichael and Moore are both firing on all cylinders, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I think with a name like Cash, you need to be making the shots there. Storm with just good rebound there and driving it up the court is Carmichael.
And there's an easy bucket for Colin Moore. And there's a good inside bucket for Ben High.
Ben's offense really struggled in the first quarter, improved in the second, and they're looking to have it improve even more in the third.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. And there's Moore with another three. He's been lights out from deep tonight. Sorry, that was Mac Bledsoe. I said Colin Moore. And there's a block from Kroll.
Great block there.
And there's the alley-oop. Carmichael with the slam.
Carmichael with two play the game candidates there.
And there's a high arcing shot. That one's going to be off. And there's a full court pass and a layup. We've been saying it all game. That looked a little Mahomey Burrow-esque. And
let's take a look at the first few minutes of the third quarter highlights here. As the dish outside to Bledsoe goes up, hits the three, and then of course need to include the alley-oop here. Is just throws it up for Carmichael and he slams it down. And you know, Storm just overpowering the Lava Bears on offense here, just unable to keep up, and we'll catch you on the other end of the timeout here.
we're back after the quick timeout. It's going to be Lava Bears basketball. Here's Enra up top and a steal from the Storm. Here's a fast break. And there's a crazy layup. It won't go. Bit of a fight for the ball. It's going to go to the Lava Bears. And there's a great transition bucket for the Lava Bears. Yet again, just sticking into this game on offense. And there is another demanding slam from Carmichael. That's, what, number 3 of the game? Second one in the past, I don't know, minute or two. And there's a 3 for the Lava Bears that won't go. Another long pass. That one's a little off. And that three's way off for Bledsoe. Someone will get the ball back. Deep three from Carmichael. That one's off again.
Sloppy foul there by Cole.
Yeah, when you see the ball coming down like that, it's tempting to just go after that, but you got to exhibit some self-control and just kind of let the game play on from there. Probably not going to get that one.
Yeah, and good rebound from the Lava Bears there.
Here's the Lava Bears trying to get something go on offense.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. We'll see what they can do.
And that shot's off, and there's the offensive rebound.
Get a fresh 35.
And that one's off again. And another offensive rebound. Moving the ball around. There's a 3 attempt. And it's off again and another offensive rebound. That's 4 offensive rebounds. Another 3. And the Storm finally come down with it. And those are hard foul. Carmichael quick to get up, thankfully. That'll be 2 shots at the line for him.
Storm fans bringing a tech there. I'm not sure they're going to get that one.
There's 2 free throws for Carmichael. First one will fall.
As Jacob Henson checks in for the Storm here, Charlie Kroll comes out. Kroll, I think, really good impact player for the Storm. Of course, committed to Arizona for football and playing basketball his senior year.
Some more good perimeter D here from the Storm. Lava Bears have been doing a pretty good job combating such tight perimeter defense from the Storm. They've been getting a lot of shots up from the mid-range and a lot of 3 attempts as well, and a lot of those have been falling. There's the chase down block from Carmichael. And they're going to call that a foul, so the steal won't count.
Let's look at that chase down block. As Lava Bears drive inside, good drive inside, and Carmichael just comes right up with it and blocks it from behind.
And Kettering trying to get the quick bucket, but it's blocked by the Lava Bears. Here they go in transition. Double team comes. And there's a steal from the Storm. Some great defense combating a quick turnover. And some great ball movement leads to a great bucket.
Paxton just trying to go up for the dunk there. Still gets the layup. Good to see that. Just getting the ball up above the rim is the biggest thing there.
Yeah, these Summit players love dunking, and sometimes it's kind of a curse for them on offense. They seem to kind of go up for those dunks when they shouldn't really be, but it definitely results in some fun highlight plays. Full court pass, and there's another slam for Carmichael. Are we surprised?
Not really. And Ben Lava Bears here, they're setting up good shots on offense, and like that, just not falling or blocked by Carmichael there.
And a long time to shoot that one, but it won't go. It's rebounded by the Lava Bears. Lava Bears have really been ramping up the rebounding so far in the second half.
It's a hard foul there.
I get a little too excited with a couple of blocks in a row there.
Yeah, we'll send Cash to the line. See if he can cash these in for 2.
Lava Bears are going to call a timeout before the free throw attempts.
And yeah, the Storm just like keeping this one out of reach for the Lava Bears.
Full timeout, Ben.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job kind of adjusting from kind of that second quarter. They had a pretty solid lead, and you always want to play to win, not to stay ahead. When you play to stay ahead, that's when you start making those mistakes and getting a little sloppy. And it seemed like they were kind of playing to stay ahead in that second quarter. But to start off this second half, they've been definitely playing to win, going full-fledged on the gas on offense and defense. However, the Lava Bears are doing a decent job kind of combating it. Obviously, the lead is increasing for the Storm, but they've been rebounding great. They've been playing pretty decent defense, but it's hard when there's a lot of second chance and transition buckets for the Storm. They're doing a good job trying to stick in it, but so far in the second half, the Storm have been pretty much dominant.
I have to agree with that one as Cash is to the line for 2 here for the Lava Bears. See if he can convert on these.
First free throw is good for Cash Heidenhauer. And both free throws good for Cash Heidenhauer. He's been great from the free throw line. And one thing that you definitely can't notch the Lava Bears back on tonight is their free throw shooting. I don't think they've missed a free throw all night.
Would you say he's been cashed from the line?
Man, I think we've used that joke one too many times. But he has been.
Lava Bears, seems like they just need to get to the line more, like we were saying.
That's going to be a foul on the Storm, so it'll be Lava Bears' ball.
Yeah, Jacob Hansen just losing it and then making a sloppy foul there by just trying to get the ball back, and that'll happen.
And there's a roll pass for the Lava Bears.
Lava Bears are setting some good shots up on offense, like that one, and it's just not falling for them. Just not their night tonight.
Yeah, I think it could partially be a mental thing. I mean, when you're down by this much, it's kind of hard to get those shots to fall, but they're setting up great shots, and so the Storm. There's an easy layup for Hansen.
Yeah, and then just some great defense there in transition.
And that's a great bucket. Spencer Dildine with a quick bucket for the Lava Bears, and that was pretty nice little fake. Yeah. Finished strong.
Keeps the lead under 30 here for the Lava Bears. As they say, Lava Bears held Summit as that was Paxton driving inside there.
Correction, sorry. Last call was on the bench, number 5, Maxton.
And there's a quick shot from the Lava Bears. Beautiful mid-range jumper.
It's the Storm sub-in Ryder Grebe here, also JV player. Thinking they're doing what they were doing with Kai Scally in the first half, just getting some JV players in, with playing with the varsity players that really have been working hard in the JV games.
And there's another quick bucket. Lava Bears offense starting to roll a little bit.
As they go on, what was that, a 6-0 run here?
Yeah, trying to break that lead down under 20 going into the fourth quarter.
As Lava Bears coach wanting to double, and sloppy double team there as they pick up the foul. Or maybe not so much, pick up the foul, that's his first. And there'll be 8.5 seconds for the Storm to inbound this and hopefully get a shot up and get a basket.
It's Carmichael for the three. You betcha. So Carmichael capitalizes a great third quarter for the Storm with a 3, and that'll do it for the first 3 quarters of basketball. Going into the fourth quarter, Summit, like I said, just needs to keep playing to win. Don't let Bend High get back into it, and I think they should be good.
Yeah, and let's take a look at these third quarter highlights here. And contention for play of the game here. Just the lob up and Carmichael slamming that down. And then on the defensive side here, we got Carmichael's block from the back. And then most recently, Carmichael shooting the 3 here. And we'll be back after the third quarter. As we're back to start the fourth quarter here, Storm with a commanding lead over the Lava Bears. And even though score is what it is, Lava Bears really just looking to build on something for next year. Really only one senior on the team. So they'll get all their starter, or all of them but one back, and just looking to build on next year.
They're up against Redmond in their next game, which definitely won't be an easy game, but I think it's a little more even than this one. That one's going to go out off the Storm, so it'll stay with the Lava Bears.
And there'll be 2 home games for them, so looking to just stay at home, capitalize, versus Summit. Big game on the 19th there versus Caldera. That's the top 2 in the IMC, and that will be covered by us on Friday.
Foul on shot number 22, Holdo.
First free throw isn't good. And neither free throw falls for Ben High on that trip to the line. I think their first 2 missed free throws of the night.
That's a rare sign from them. There's Taylor just driving inside, picking up the foul, frustrated with himself from Simon losing the ball. And that's 2 quick fouls here for both teams. Of course, new OSAA rules, 5 fouls per quarter, and it'll go straight to double bonus and reset every quarter. Something new we learned last week with that was that going into overtime, the fouls don't reset. Don't think that will be an issue here, hopefully, but you never know.
And somebody, I think, trying to get a little too fancy on the ball movement.
Do pick up the foul, but
yeah, they're lucky though.
Yeah.
Foul on bench number 22, Spencer.
It's been a really quick first 3 quarters here.
Yeah, this fourth quarter is starting to slow down a little bit. I think Summit's starting to try to eat that clock up a little more. And there's also been a lot of fouls and a lot of stoppage of play.
Yeah, I think this is the fastest first 3 quarters of basketball we've had here all year. Of course, that Roosevelt game, really slow. Almost went into overtime. Storm was a tough one to a tough 6A team there earlier in the season.
And there's a 3 for Ben High. It's off the front iron.
That was a
rebound
deep
from
3
Dome.
there, testing the range.
Yeah, that was like an NBA 3. And Summit will try and return the 3. Won't go, but it's rebounded. And Taylor with the acrobatic layup.
For Taylor, the 3 is definitely not a shot. That inside game is his bread and butter, and shoots the 3, gets the rebound, goes back to his bread and butter.
And there's 4 points in a row for Taylor after a great steal and a great pass from Kettering.
Great transition offense here by the Storm. Taylor looks like he thought about passing that back, but just goes up for the layup.
Bend number 11, Gus Hartstein.
Storm opting to put some of their younger guys here with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter as they're up 31 here. I think the Storm just really played a complete game here.
Yeah, there's really been like no moments of letting up. And honestly, I'm happy to say you can kind of say the same about the Lava Bears. They haven't really given up. You see a lot of teams when they get down by this much, they kind of just go through the motions for the rest of the game. But the Lava Bears have been playing hard all game, and you love to see that. And I think that if they keep playing like how they've played tonight, they're eventually going to get a win on that season. I just think tonight was the night against a Storm team this good.
And good defense there from Ryder Grebe. And yeah, adding on to your Bend comment there, is that will be Summit ball. So it went off the hip of a Bend player there. And if we look at that again,
the three rims out for Grebe.
Summit crowd wanted that one.
And there's the block from Grebe to make up for it. But a quick mid-range jumper. That was a pretty shot from Bend High.
And that's a timeout from Bend High to get their subs in. And, like you were saying earlier, I think Bend High, rest of the season, it's all going to be IMC matchups. That's going to be Summit, Caldera, Mountain View, and Redmond, and, of course, Ridgeview and Bend. But I really think Bend might, or will be able to get one of those wins, especially a lot of home games coming up for them. Started off their schedule with a lot of away games, a lot of just tough ones, and just don't have the momentum. But Storm, on the other hand, just playing really well the past 3 games, coming off 3 straight wins, and they'll have a tough matchup against Caldera next that we'll be bringing you. But we'll catch you on the other end of the timeout here. Back after the timeout with 4:53 remaining in a game that's over. We can say that now. As the Storm to inbound it. Lava Bears not opting for a full court press, just a little bit of pressure. See if the Storm slow it down a little bit or want to get their JV players some experience here. As you see Scally back in the game and Grebe in the game.
Summit moving it around. That's going to be a foul, so that'll be 2 shots for Keen Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor, you see him a lot earlier in the season, just being scrappy, getting his minutes just from rebounds and kind of the Dennis Rodman of the team, if you will. And good to see him finally getting a chance to get some points. And first one falls for him. Now we'll push the lead back to 30. As the Storm today, obviously really dominant, but I think it was the defensive end that really stood out for them. I mean, they're scoring 60, 70, 79 points a game, every game.
And the 3 won't go for Taylor, but it's rebounded by Grebe. And the mid-range jumper's off for him as well. It's rebounded by Bend High. Here they go in transition. And the layup's off, but there's an offensive rebound.
Lava Bears taking their time trying to set something up.
Yeah, once Summit gets set on defense, it's really hard to get a bucket up on them. That's going to be out of bounds off the Lava Bears.
And Summit electing to put all of the younger players in this game, get them some experience for the future. And like we were saying earlier, Bend also only has 1 senior on their team, really young team, so all of them will be back for next year, and they'll be looking to turn it around as the this Summit, you get a little peek at what's the future of Summit here, and that future looks bright.
There's Manfredi with a quick bucket. That's going to be and one for the Lava Bears.
Let's take another look at that Will Manfredi three here. Just pulls up with it. Confidence there is really just top of the key, a little bit of separation, goes up with the shot, drains it. But on the other end of the ball, Lava Bears with a chance for an and one, and don't capitalize. Lava Bears really started off the game pretty hot from the three-throw line and been struggling as of late.
And that three's off for Scally. It's going to be out of bounds off the Storm, so it'll go to the Lava Bears.
Scally did make one of those in the first half. He was trying to add another one.
And that bucket is good for the Lava Bears. And that bucket's off for the Storm, but the rebound from Greed, and he'll get the put-back bucket. And the dunk attempt from Scally won't quite go.
And great sportsmanship there from Ben, helping him up, making sure he was okay. He tried it, but unfortunately didn't fall.
I like the confidence.
Varsity game, first shot in front of most of the students here. Gotta try it.
And Manfredi with another three.
Manfredi is a bucket and a half for the Storm here.
Yeah, he's hitting a lot of shots from three.
With two quick threes in a row.
And there's a fancy layup, again from Cash Hadnor. He's been really great for the Lava Bears tonight, especially on offense.
That's a timeout there to get some subs in. And
Number 3, Drake.
And then other than a 96-point performance over Liberty, this is the Storm's second most points scored in a game this season. I think really just the difference in this game, the Storm obviously a better team in this game, but I think really it comes down to a lot of just height, like we were talking about before. As Manfredi gets to the line again, and it's been dominant late in these late minutes.
Free throw good for Summit number 21, Will Manfredi.
It's 8 points for him pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's been killing it on offense, and there's a steal from Kai Scally. He tried it again, and could you call that a dunk? I don't know. I think you could think about it.
Let's take another look at that one. Scally just going up, and then does he get the, is this a dunk? Yeah, we'll give it to him.
Yeah, we're going to call that a dunk for the junior Kai Scally. He's been playing phenomenal tonight for the Storm.
Really, the future of the Storm's looking bright here. There's a ton of younger players playing really good on offense and really good on defense here, getting their minutes. And number 24 for the Storm, suited up, was in warm-ups, isn't even on the roster here. See if he can do anything. He's had one shot from three.
And there's a tough bucket from Greed. Starting to warm up a little bit more on offense in this final minute.
Yeah, I saw him do that a lot in the JV game before this. Nice to see that transition into varsity. There's just under a minute left in this game. 86-46. It's Storm in the bonus, too. That'll be a foul. We'll send Avery Ellis to the line. Or not to the line, just Bend to inbound it.
Yeah, this has also been Ben's lowest scoring game all season with 46 points. They're not a great team defensively, but offensively, they're actually really strong. And it's been pretty tough for them tonight against this Storm defense, but they've been shining through in moments for sure.
And I think that play just symbolized the game there. Lava Bears getting a really good look as a steal there. But like I was saying earlier, Lava Bears just getting a really good look and just missing the shot.
And there's the three. So that's going to be a bucket for every single JV player that swung up in today's game. And there's the plug as well.
And this Summit bench is loving this one and the crowd. So that's going to be a three-pointer for every Summit JV player as this game comes to a close, 89-46.
Huge win for the Storm. And yeah, I mean that was dominant. I think Bentai definitely shined through at moments. They showed that they're a talented team and they just need a little more experience and direction. However, the Storm just were completely dominant, as expected on both sides of the basketball. A lot of highlight plays, a lot of threes going up, and I mean, yeah, they pretty much played a perfect game of basketball.
And we'll be back with the post-game interview. With Matthew. Matthew, not even on the roster here, warmed up, getting a start to varsity. How was that for you?
It was a great experience. First time ever out here. I just had a lot of fun.
Yeah. You missed that first three, got the confidence to go up with the second one. I think that was every JV player playing for the Storm here got a three. And then just outstanding performance. Teammates love it. I mean, how has this camaraderie really helped you throughout the season?
I mean, just like the confidence from all the other guys is really helpful. You know, when you know the guys are going to support you, it's a lot easier to take hard shots like that.
Yeah. And of course, hopefully you'll get some minutes against Caldera, but what is the team looking to do against a tough Caldera team going into the next game?
I mean, we're just looking to go out. I can't really speak for the whole team. I'm not all involved in that, but they're looking to go win. They're 100% all the time.
Congratulations on getting some playing time and getting the buckets, and yeah, good. Looking to see you next year. Thank you. That will do it from Summit High School gym. Your Storm winning 89-46 over Bend High. Really just dominant game from all sides of the ball, and Storm going to face a tough Caldera team. We'll bring you that game next. And Lava Bears dropped to 0-14. Tough fall for them, but like we were saying earlier, young team. And they'll play Redmond and Caldera next, both at home. That'll be good for them. And signing off for now, I'm Pierce Gordon. With me was Finley Gober, and we'll be back bringing you the Caldera game.